What's up guys, it's 2Castle here and I'm just here to walk you through my favorite part of Battlefield, and that's the tactics. With that being said, please watch the minimap more than you watch the screen. There's going to be a lot of things that I'm throwing up on the minimap to give you the idea of what's going on, what the areas we need to defend are. This is our starting defensive positions here. You'll see me check the scoreboard a lot. I'm just trying to figure out who's dead and who's alive, how many people. We need to get defensive here and be the cat and not the mouse. So basically, now that they have the bomb, we know where they are, we know where to expect them from, and that would be from this area here. That's our best idea. There is a flank and there is a whole much larger area up here. That's their area of operation and that's the flank. We need to be very mindful of those two things because they can shift around a lot and you think you could see them and you really can't, and then they get around and it's just a nasty surprise. So after that kill right there, the flank on the map, that's where I determine their motion to be, and that needs to be my motion, which means we need to shift. He needs to pop over and take that route, basically taking up my position or taking up the building, and I need to come over here and defend our new area of operation, which is here. This is going to be the hot zone. This is where they're going to be coming from, that north side and from our left, so from 12 o'clock and from about 7 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Never count on predicting their movement. It's almost impossible, but since that guy died over there, he didn't shift, he would have caught that guy and we would still be operating, but it all works out okay. So always shift if you can. Be very mindful of the minimap. I mean, the minimap is the biggest tool. It shows you their movement, it shows you where your friends are looking, so it shows you what lanes are open for the enemy to use. So this is a situation where I wanted to retrieve Overwatch, because I do not want them pushing up on Alpha without me knowing where they are at. Unfortunately, Bomb Carrier now, he's just going to pop over to Charlie. That's very smart on his part, and I sit up here, I don't want to push because I don't want to die. So I'm trying to wipe this guy out, but he just... And very dumb on mine. I mean, he basically just locked me up here something good. My squad mate is spawning in across the map, and we're totally separated right now. We're not going to be too effective. Eventually I realize what's happening, that he's just locking me. He's probably not even in that position anymore, and I just need to move. I need to get over to that bomb because it is getting armed within the next few seconds here, in my mind. And as I push up, I look at the minimap because I know they're there, so I try and get a good idea of what's going on before I get into the AO. And sure enough, my teammate gets killed, I get left with the last man in the squad, and now I have to manipulate this so that we don't lose our position and they don't pick up the bomb and plant. And then, now coming up here, I end up throwing a med pack onto the crate, and it actually prevents me from arming, which might be a good tool that we can use instead of Claymore, C4, or Tugs, which are usually all illegal in a competitive situation depending on what you're playing. You can simply throw something like this on top, and it's going to be one of the last things they would even think of to destroy, you know, a med pack stopping you from arming. I mean, last thing that I ever would have thought of. I get engaged, I have to fall back, I pop up for the nice head glitch to try and drop this guy. He gets killed by the other guy, but I have a feeling, I heard that yell, and I had a feeling that somebody pushed past, and there he is. And then the squad mate's right there to clean it up. That's a nice shift on his part. You always want to be kind of bound at the hip. Now that he has the bomb, I'm going to get Overwatch. I know that's their spawn area up there on the minimap. And then what we're going to be doing is setting up our positioning here, trying to make sure they don't hit that flank, and I know they're going to be coming from that way if they hit this spawn as well. And there's one coming from the spawn flank from spawn, and there's the other coming straight in from spawn. And now we're going to shift. That's a squad wipe. We need to move our positions, so because now they know where we are, they could spawn in with snipers, take us out. I mean, if you don't move after you do a kill, it doesn't make much sense really. So make sure you're always shifting, and it gives you a chance to reset. Now we want to protect this area here. Don't want them to flank us, don't want them to get cut around us and get to Alpha. Now once he dropped, I know I'm going to be good. I can hear the bomb going off, so I need to flank around, and they're going to be pushing it straight. My guy's engaging, so I'm going to try and get around and help him out. Hopefully he can do what happened to me earlier and hold them into their position. You know, hold your cover, don't let them kill you like that, because now it puts a lot of pressure on me. I'm last man, and I have no idea what his cover is like. Here is where they're going to be coming from now. That mini-map shows what their movement will be from their other spawn point. No, it doesn't make any sense for them to spawn where they were just at. Since we had it locked down, sure enough, I get the guy I'm looking for, just like I predicted. And I don't really know what happened there. Battlefield's been acting up. I've been trying to count bullets, and it's just stabbing me in the back. Oh, there's a pun in there somewhere. And I'm just going to fast forward through all this bit here. What happened is I just had to run all the way over here after getting that knife kill because I couldn't kill my guy, and he took out the last one or two guys that spawned in over there near bomb carrier, and now we're going to be leapfrogging. The cats are leapfrogging. I move up to a good position, an area where I think they're going to be coming from. I scan, I wait, and there we go. Get the kill, throw the med pack, get the cover, get the health, wait for my squad mate to move up. He's getting into position, and I'm getting ready to leapfrog, and here we go. I need to create a buffer so that he can move up to Charlie and arm without getting killed. That arm doesn't take very long, so all I got to do is buy him a little bit of time, and that movement was just about perfect. He gets into position when I get into position. That is the best spacing. So I traded here, and that buys us enough time for actually to drain this explosion here. We're running out of time because of that solid leapfrog there. We ended up on our positions at the same time, so the clock already ticking, and now I'm just moving into Overwatch position. And this is a beginning video, so I hope that helps. I hope it gets the gist. It's kind of a pain to make these.